want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright, yeah, she say. Make me dance. I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl. I want all of you. If I'm honest, I'm just trying to figure you out.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the New York Jets.
Y'all gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about crazy. We made no Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all take that way.
Set to kick off.
Got that touch my table. Give me that touch of my head.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
It's 2nd and 8.
Coleman, the man in motion left. On play action, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And it's 3rd down. You talk about this Jets defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll or chip away at their timing.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. The Bills send the punter out. He'll kick it away after and look here, it's an opening drive fake. And he's going to have a Bills 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Well, you want to talk about catching the defense off guard. Opening drive fake punt. They got it.
That had the total feel of something that was scripted during the entire week leading up to the game. They made that decision probably on Tuesday. First drive of the game, if we don't get it, we're going to fake it, and it pays off in a big way.
Allen to throw once more. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Well, these two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife. 2nd and 10. In motion, the tight end. Now Allen. That's caught right side by Palmer. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo 1st down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. Curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Allen going to run with it. It's caught inside the 25. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Allen. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 13-yard line. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I had no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It always helps when you get great run support from your safeties, and when you get one who can actually read the play and get upfield and shut it down before it gets going, that's exactly what you're looking for.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
A 24-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll they'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. This defense for the Bills, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Ball again. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Chap 60, chap 60. Lion. Go.
Here's Dart. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 70.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Come on.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Ready.
A quick throw caught by Rice. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Rashee Rice, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Jets 7, Bills 3.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35.
They're on 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Now Allen off the bootleg. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bills.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 39 yards there. A big one. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Allen now looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
The kick by Bass is good. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw now, Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And some room to work. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. They'll set up the screen for Hall. Stiff-armed him. But he is out of bounds inside the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
The Jets at 5-3 now on the year. They coming off the loss last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple of months, CD. 5 wins in their last 8 games.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go, Shaq. 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Buffalo 18.
Throwing his dart. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 15-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Right there, hurt.
It's caught. Mitchell. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Adnan Mitchell. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Jets are able to widen their advantage.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's up. It's good. Our score 14-6.
Jets 14. Bills 6. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And the Bills first down.
Allen going to throw. It's caught by Coleman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On play action, Allen. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And again, it's Allen. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
319! What's up?
To throw, it's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman as the first half is winding down. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a...
They'll try and throw for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out.
Tyler pass to kick off 4th.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a T. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. It's only me. What's up?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Dart. Open man right side is Rice. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Here's Dart. He's going to find Taylor downfield. It's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And that is going to sail wide right. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is...
And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for the Jets. 41 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Head to 6. Head to 6. Go.
They go play action with Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man complete. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Adonai Mitchell with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Sly on for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Jets 21, Bills 14. set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Moore, the man in motion. Throwing now is Allen. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. Look at the big fella go. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dalton Kincaid, 61 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. That ball caught. It's Rice. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Play action now. Dart. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage of these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70. Cowboy 8.
Paul on a give up the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
Shut up. 60, 70 range. 70 range. No, go.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
To the air, Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Allen. This is Coleman to the ground. And he is going to have a Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Boy, that ball's just hanging up there waiting to be intercepted. That looked doomed from the start, but they took the deep shot anyway, and fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On play action, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Puna Ford, the one to get to him and drop him.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Motion man is Shakir. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense us. You can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. Final minute now of the third quarter. Throwing his dart. They'll set up the screen for Hall. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
19, Tiger, 19, Tigers.
Dart going to look to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
70 Lions, trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing, dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Straight ahead is Hall. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
To throw his dart. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
They run it with Hall off the option. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
It was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air, dart. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter. So after the INT, it's Allen. On the RPO, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Moore, the man in motion. To throw, it's Allen. To the right side, and he's got Moore complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Bills on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. Allen now looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. That's such a costly interception. Nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Jets have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Slide for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Jets 28, Bills 21. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Coleman, the man in motion left. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. He got 29 yards that time.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Bills.
On play action, Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Understand he's just down 1 possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. Now Allen going to change it up.
And the Bills first down.
Now Allen again. And this is Cook with a grab. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th.
Ran up by the Luxembourg, up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Welcome New Orleans with the educated LA yelling.
Well, this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake. It's Dart. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. And now Mitchell, 65 yards. And the Jets strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28.
Makes the score Jets 35, Bills 28. Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. This is 1st and 10. Here's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Agreed, that's twice now in this 4th quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he throws it anyway.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy leagues.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah.
Oh.
And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
Seven Pirates! Seven Pirates!
Now Dart. That is intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back. I mean, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they had, as well as to understand where they are in the field.
Now Allen. That is caught by Shakir. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing, Allen. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Throw left side complete. That's more. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Bass on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Ties the game, 35-35. Tyler pass to kick off.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. They'll go play action here with Dart. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to have a first down as he's out of bounds to stop the clock with just under 20 seconds to go.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's where you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Dart. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Dart. That's pulled in by Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. Here's Dart. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it's good. He got it. He missed his lone attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. But in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked at the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Jets, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer. Cooped up, toot up, make get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when them come and with me. No, this ain't jump ball, you can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man, ton chance, we bout to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight, it take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's lame time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beach like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Dickie, he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it,